Um, Went by Rambo's grave, and his tombstone's amazing. I hate the fact that he has a tombstone because it just reminds me that he's dead. But definitely hope that one day an onlooker will read everything written about him, and it's kind of strange to sum him up in you know uh, I don't know, 100 words, I think. Maybe even less, maybe a little more, but I obviously wasn't going to write on a tombstone, you can't write a book about somebody, but it feels good. It feels good to honor him in that way. It feels good that I could spread more about who he is, and who he was to me, to other people, and what he was to the world, and what he was to other people as well. So that feels good, and maybe it'll mean something to Rambo if anyone ever discovers what an afterlife is. But I hope. Um, I guess I'm most ready for the memorial now. Um, Setting the hard date, and it's time. Rambo and I were a team, and he was my best friend. And yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't get to know Rambo, and I wish they did, because he was incredible. I think they would have seen a different side of me or understood a different aspect of me if they knew Rambo. And I think they would have been better themselves after knowing Rambo. Um, it's wild to know that this kind of impact that this animal can have is so short-lived, and it shouldn't be. It should be really. It should be out here. It should be forever. Because Rambo is only positive. Sometimes I just think of his face. Always wondered what he thought. Sometimes I knew he was hungry, but other times I didn't know and I just wondered. Sometimes he wasn't looking at me and I'd look at him and wonder what he's thinking. Sometimes he was looking at me right in my eyes. I'd wonder what he's thinking. And I guess we never really know what animals are thinking. They don't speak English to us, even though they can speak and they can communicate. They don't really speak English. We don't know what happens after this life. We don't know a lot of things. We don't know the future. So what do we do with this? What do we do with this information? We cherish what we know. We cherish what we do, what we have a grasp on, what we understand, what we feel. We cherish the moments. Maybe I didn't cherish the moments enough. I mean, I had Rambo 18 years, but I don't think it would have mattered if I cherished every living moment with him, which I believe I did. I still don't think it necessarily would have mattered because 18 years is still cutting it short. We have parents, and our parents might pass in their 70s or 80s, or maybe there's a terrible, disease or accident that cuts their life short in their 50s. There's a time where we developed, it's not cool to hang with our parents. But when facing death, we start thinking of all the time we missed out. And I think of the time I missed out on Rambo. I mean, there were times I just couldn't take him where I was going, but but spent a lot of time with him, and I just always wish it was more. And we'll do that. We'll do that when our parents are facing death. We'll say, I kind of wish I spent more time with them. So I just wish I had more time with Rambo. Going to the grave kind of helps a little bit, but it's not really spending time with him because he's gone. Talking about him kind of helps. But who knows if he appreciates it. But it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. But I guess I just try and appreciate what I had with him. And I'll just keep doing that.